I've got a special guest that I would like to bring on the show. And you'll be surprised. I met this gentleman on Facebook, and I'll let him explain it himself. Ladies and gentlemen, joining me on the phone today from his home in Arlington, Virginia, of all places, a gentleman that I met online, if you will, on Facebook, and he posted something that I needed to pursue, so I contacted him. As it turns out, he is a big John Denver fan as well, so here, say hi to Jim Thorne. Jim, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much.
Yeah, great. So what caught my attention, it was a post that you put on there of a song that was dedicated to John. Is that right?
That's correct, yes.
Okay, can you tell us about it?
Well, what happened was I followed the John Denver fan page, and I saw a beautiful poem written and posted there to a tribute to John Denver. And anyway, when I read it, I thought that it might be suitable for a lyric for a song, and I'm a songwriter. So
nice.
I wrote to the author of that particular post, a wonderful lady named Kathy Lomas Beck, who had posted it. And in the comment section, I asked, has anyone set this to music? And she got back right away and said, no, but would you like to do that? So I said, give me a little while and I will do that. And so I figured out a melody, and I made some modifications to the poem to turn it more into a music lyric, which is a more structured thing. And then did a little home recording on my 12-string guitar, and people seem to like it.
Nice. And you posted it on YouTube?
Yes, I put it there. Facebook, unless I'm mistaken, will not let you just put a sound file. They want a video.
Right.
And so I made a very simple lyric, black and white video with the words that I synchronized using Windows Movie Maker or Clipchamp or whatever they call it today, and put it together so that the words land at the right point in the audio, which I like to do. I've made a number of slideshow videos like that for a television show that I produce and host also on YouTube called Space Quest with Dr. Jim. So it's a kid show about space. I've had lots of experience making videos like that.
Mm-hmm. This fan page that you were talking about, which one is it?
Oh, I think it's just called the John Denver fan page.
Oh.
It may be just that simple. I'll check if you like.
Okay. Because I have a fan page as well that I host. It's called Fans of John Denver Around the World. Have you seen it?
I'm sorry, no, I haven't. I should look that one up.
Yeah.
But no, this is simply, I just looked it up as we're talking. It's called John Denver Fan Club. That's just that. That's all.
Yeah. Huh. Well, Kathy's been a long-time John Denver fan, and that's how I became aware of her as well, was through the Facebook pages.
Yeah, she said she knew you when I told her that you wanted to interview me.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to let her know that. Since,
Good. Good. Now, I think I asked you this, do you perform John Denver tributes?
I would not call myself a tribute artist, although I do play John Denver songs.
Okay.
When I was a youngster, I learned to play guitar by sitting by the big console record player that my father had, and with a guitar, and playing my sister's John Denver albums until I could play all the songs. And so it's been a big part of my musical life for as long as I can remember. And yes, on occasion, when I'm with friends doing a folk jam circle or country western thing, I'll play some John Denver. Mm-hmm. I also play banjo a little bit.
Oh.
And so a friend of mine will have, she likes to get together for these parties on the, no kidding, the Shenandoah River, which isn't far from here. And I've had the honor of playing country roads on the banjo right beside the Shenandoah River.
Oh, my goodness. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let me ask you real quick, what key do you do Country Roads in?
Oh, I have a low voice, if you can't already tell.
Yeah, I can. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, I'm technically a bass, and so there's no way that I can sing like John Denver. So usually what I do, I think it would be around key of E, maybe instead of the G that I think he did it in originally.
No, vice versa. He did it in E.
Yeah. I got it backwards. Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I've even tried to sing it in D, in G. I had to drop down to C for me to sing it the way I want to sound. So. Oh.
I wonder if I'm singing it an octave low. Maybe that's what's going on.
Yeah. Isn't this fun talking about this stuff?
Well, I love it. You know, the other person who inspired me, and I know we're talking about John Denver, but the story songs and the finger picking and so on, I was also inspired by Jim Croce at about the same time. Yeah.
Sure. Uh-huh. Now, would you call yourself a fairly new John Denver fan as far as joining up the pages on Facebook?
Well, I suppose that's true. I mean, I've been a fan since, I was a little boy, but I as far as Facebook is concerned, that's probably somewhat recent that I did that. I wrote a song called Life on Earth, which I wrote to directly honor and be a tribute to his style. Mm-hmm. And you can find it on YouTube. It's called Life on Earth, and I was with a band at the time called Shenandoah Run. Oh. And they did backing. We recorded it in the studio. They did backing stuff. So it is not specifically a John Denver song, but I've had people talk to me after a live concert and come up to me and say, I love John Denver, but that's one I've never heard. Right. And so I love it when they do that, because that's just exactly what I was going for.
Oh, okay. Good. Now, are you familiar with Aspen in October?
I looked it up after you mentioned it to me, and now I'm very interested in making a trip to Colorado sometime to participate in that.
Yeah. The next one, of course, is in October of next year. And we'd love to have you there, and I'd love to play with you. I either play bass or drums.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I love to jam with people. That's fun.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Yeah. So, this is going to be fun. We'll have to. We'll definitely keep in touch. And I want to introduce you to the fans, and I want to play your song, of course, that we've been talking about. So. We'll do that here in a few seconds, and I will say thank you, Jim, for joining us.
Oh, well, thank you for having me very much for having me on, and John Denver's been a big part of my life from the time I was a little boy, and it's just an honor to meet other fans.
Oh, yeah, very good. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
While on earth, both together, we breathe the same air. When you gave me your music and everyone there, we were sisters and brothers, all one with no doubt. And your voice reached us all with every far out. Oh, he left us too soon, so many did say, but I sit here knowing it wasn't that way. You had plans to head out on that Challenger ride, could have gone with the wind, but by grace were denied. We were blessed with your soul for 11 more years, but we still had to face the worst of our fears. Oh, he left us too soon, so many did say, but I sit here knowing it wasn't that way. Now we all will remember your very best part. How your love is a light that shines from heart to heart. We were sisters and brothers, all one with no doubt, and your voice reached us all with every far out. Oh, he left us too soon, so many did say, but I sit here knowing it wasn't that way. But I sit here knowing it wasn't that way.
Well, there you go. That song is called Song for John. Jim Thorne, the singer, and he wrote the music for the song. He did not write the lyrics. No, that honor goes to Kathy Lomas Beck, and I was so happy that her talents has been recognized and put to music, if you will. So it's great stuff. The other thing too is I'm gonna have another song by I think by Jim Thorne here in a little bit. It's kind of a surprise. It's pretty cool. Speaking of which, I mentioned earlier we had a guest. His name was Jim Thorne with a Thorne. So not Jim Horn. And it was ironic that I don't know if I told him that or not, but Jim Horn has been a long-time flute player for John Denver, and he's still with us to this day. I saw him in Aspen. But anyway, Jim Thorne surprised me with a song that John is famous for, but he did a little different, and I'll let him tell you how it came about.
Hi, I'm Jim, and I really like the song The Eagle and the Hawk by John Denver, but it always seemed a little short to me, so I wrote a new second verse. I hope you like it.
All live on this planet and feed on the bounty that nature provides. We have the will to create a new vision, to save and preserve it so life can survive. All those who feel it and all who conceive of it share in the knowledge that nature will thrive. Better world, live for tomorrow and love from afar, and reach for the heavens and you for all that